So I don't know how ESPN is with this. A lot of times they be on some weird shit. They might copyright this. So if my stream starts going slow or if it gets cut off for any reason, don't leave. Just let me know in the chat and it should momentarily come back on because I'm gonna have to stop it if that's the case. All right, so let's get it. Let's check this out. Hey, I got a question for y'all. Should I get some of these Coach Prime glasses for just talking? If y'all think I should get some of these Prime 21 glasses for just talking, and me and TD wear these Prime glasses on just talking, give me a thumbs up. If y'all don't think that we should, then give me a thumbs down. Let me know.
All right. Before we get started, can I play some sound for you real quick? I'm gonna get your reaction. Hey guys, can we get that sound from Jay Norvell, please?
Are really, you know, we had to do a bunch of ESPN videos. And
hey, I'm not gonna lie. That's a lit podcast lineup right there. Stephen A, Shannon Sharp, and Deion Sanders. That's a recipe for success on the podcast tip. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. But our kids came out.
See, I told you, Jay Norvell. That's butter biscuits all day. that's butter biscuits all day. You know what I'm saying? He might be Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he is. You know what I'm saying? Shit. If it's not butter biscuits, you know what I'm saying? It's mayo tortilla. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, he doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Those videos really put a chip on their shoulder. They're tired of all that stuff. They really are tired of it. And I sat on ESPN.
Hey, here go the thing, Norvell. If your team is tired of it, then do better. Play better. Come into that game with a better record. Hey, Carlton Way said Jay Norvell wants that alt-right support. If y'all agree with Carlton, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. He want Enrico Tarrio's position. That's hilarious, man. That's funny as hell. Yeah, exactly. How about start winning? Then you'll get some attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you serious, bro?
Man, I don't care if they hear it in Boulder. I told them I took my hat off, I took my glasses off, and I said, when I talk to grown-ups, I take my hat and my glasses off. That's what my mother taught me. So
you know you're gonna automatically get everybody's support if you try to go after a black man's upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that. Because that's just how it is. You know, I don't wear my clothes 2 sizes too big, and I wear my pants up at my waist. Yeah, now. I mean, you could. This is one of the reasons why I say embrace villainy. You could be a black dude like Kevin Samuels and dress business casual. You know what I'm saying? Stylish all the time, and somebody's still gonna have something to say to you. So you may as well be as extreme in the opposite direction as possible because they're just gonna say that about you anyway. Go ahead and accentuate every single stereotype until it's harmful to the person attempting to try to falsely point it out. You know what I'm saying?
You know, they're not going to like us no matter what we say or do. It doesn't matter, okay?
Prime, talk to me.
I can't. What am I supposed to say to that? I mean, the first day we were just 2 African Americans. Yeah. You know, complimenting one another. And we were doing it like it's supposed to be done. But, you know, I guess what changed? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That's what my book told me. So he felt some type of way about it.
Hey, he said that's what his book told him.
Before, that was just a put on in the beginning. I guess.
Maybe you should give him some blenders after the game. Just throw that out there.
Let's just call it this, my brother. So,
hey, do y'all think that Coach Prime should give Norvell some glasses? I think that he should give him some shades. If you ask me, he should definitely give Norvell some shades, and I would tell him, put these on. It'll help you win.
It's good to see you. You know that. What you have done here, first of all, back-to-back swag titles before you got here, okay? And you got a whole bunch of people out there that just don't want you to succeed. Just envious, just a little bit jealous, if not a lot.
Hey, so I got a question for y'all. This is in Colorado, right? The home of the Rocky Mountains. And I got a question for you guys. What has the more steep cliff? The Rocky Mountains or Stephen A's hairline? Let me know in the comment section which one.
You take over a 1-11 program. You got 86 new players, kept 10 scholarship players. How did we get to this point, Prime, where we're in this position where right now the program here at Colorado has the highest ticket prices in the nation, $517.
Yeah, see, so maybe if Norvell could do something like that, get the ticket prices that high where people actually wanted to see his team play, then maybe they would get some of that attention. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, John. He should give him shades at the end of the game when they're supposed to shake hands. That would be epic. Facts. Facts. Hey, but look at Stephen A. hairline. Stephen A. Smith. That bad boy got a widow's peak like the mountains up there.
Because people are clamoring so much to be here. How'd you pull this off so far?
We believe. I mean, Stephen A., we have a wonderful plan. We have wonderful support staff. Coaching staff is impeccable. And the kids that we went out there and targeted to come, as well as the ones we brought in, we just believe. Regardless of the noise, regardless of the naysayers, we truly believe in what's inside that locker room and what's dictating those plays. And now we truly believe in the student body and the fans and what we're creating. We just truly believe.
What made you confident that you could be this and be a coach on this level?
Because I've always been that.
That right there, that swag, that right there, that's what they hate. That's what they hate. Like, they hate that. Deion Sanders could be the nicest dude in the world. They hate that. Jason Whitlock hates that. If Jason Whitlock sat there and said, you know, just because I'm just that, would anybody believe it? Now, if Jason Whitlock went up there and said, you know, that's because I'm just fat, everybody would believe that. But if Jason Whitlock said, oh, that's because I'm just that, ain't nobody gonna believe Jason Whitlock. Ain't gonna be like, boy, go sit your ass down on a bariatric wheelchair somewhere and shut up. Get you one of them motorized Walmart scooters and go into your next destination.
This just is a different tool I'm using, okay? But it's the same game, right? It's just a different tool. So I don't remember when I had won. Like, I've always wanted to win. I've always did what I had to do, because when you try to win at a certain level, you know this, and even in television, there are going to be sacrifices that you got to accept, and you got to cross some of those hurdles to get to that place that we call there, because that's what we're chasing, that place called there. And I'll be darned if I'm going to get there. Yeah, and we're going to get there, aren't we?
I know Norvell big mad. He mad. He mad. Look at this dude right here. That's Jason Whitlock right there. Hating. You know what I'm saying?
About your son. So obviously I've seen him in all the interviews, what he's done on the field, exceptional. But just sitting down with him today, he is grace under fire. He is so impressive on and off the field, how he conducts himself. He's got confidence, but he's humble at the same time. He's just smooth. Does he remind you of you at all? Because Shador reminds me of you.
At different aspects. Like, all my sons have different intangibles. Shiloh's me to a certain level. Okay. Junior's me to a certain level. Then Shador is that. Shador may be more of me, because he spent the most time with me. He's always lived with me. He's always been there with me. And all my kids I've coached all the way up, but I'm the only coach he's ever known. He hadn't known another coach. So me being out in Jackson when I went through this situations with my foot and having surgery and missing 4 games, that was the first time in his life that he ever played a game without me. And that was tremendous for him.
Well, they might have to bring you to the NFL to coach him.
I ain't going to the NFL.
I like it in Boulder. I love it right here. Yeah, I know what you're getting at.
Prime, you know.
Let me see if because you know how they do with the copyrights. The copyright got your boy paranoid. Oh man, hey, if y'all agree with Carlton, wait, imagine LeVar Ball in that lineup. WS would be really mad. They'd be heated. They need to go ahead and get LeVar Ball. That's too much. That's too much. But see, that's why cats like this, stop messing with them, man. Stop messing with the media. Come rock with BLR. Come rock with TD Hip Hop Media. Come rock with Torian Rain. Come rock with Kid Gravity. Stop messing with this. You know what I'm saying? we not only gonna let you talk all the shit that you want to, we gonna encourage you to talk all the shit that you want to. You know what I'm saying?
We all love you. We all got love for you. You've been through a lot, my man. Was it 12 surgeries in the last 3 years?
Last 2.5 years.
That's 2.5 years. The amputation of 2 toes. You've been through a lot. And building, working, and winning, you were going through your own personal trials and tribulations. Speak to what the last 2.5 years have been like for you in its totality.
I mean, I remember making the decision, and they said, "Well, we may have to take your leg." Cool. We may have to take your toe. Cool. Well, now it's to your life, and then you step back and say, "Oh, dang." So this has gotten real, and you really start putting things in perspective and things that you thought mattered that didn't really matter.
So I just want to take a quick second to say this: if this doesn't emphasize and show people how important healthcare and maintenance of your health is, I don't know what does. And the reason why I say that is because you guys see Coach Prime is clearly probably in better shape than all of us. And even with him being a 2-sport Hall of Fame athlete, you know what I'm saying? Some health issues still caught up with him. Make sure that you take care of your health. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying for you to sit there and just eat carrots all day. Nobody's sitting there and tell you to eat lettuce for breakfast, lunch, and dinner like TD do. You know what I'm saying? But take care of your health. Be reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Your health is extremely, extremely, extremely important. And the way that WS has people having to work 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? You got to drop the kids off. You got to do all this crazy stuff all day, not able to spend time with your family, not even able to take a moment to breathe. Nothing is more important than your health. If you're dead, you can't get anything done that you need to get done. If you laid up in the ICU or you laid up in the hospital and hooked up to a machine, you can't get any of your goals accomplished that you need to get accomplished in life. Take care of your health. You got some people out there that'll sit there and say, you know, hey, going to the doctor, that's being a coon. You know what I'm saying? You going to the white man medical, you doing the white man medicine. Take care of your health. A lot of healthcare is common sense. Those people that sit there and say all that stuff, they sit there and eat now and laters all night. You know what I'm saying? Don't brush their teeth. You know what I'm saying? Turn around and look like they've been smoking crack from a pipe. You know what I'm saying? At 35 years old. Take care of your health. You know what I'm saying? Take care of your mental health too. Mental health is part of health. Take care of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
No more, because life is on the line now. And just laying down on my back, you know, in that hospital and just thinking and praying. And I never lost faith. I never lost sight of the calling and what I've been called here to do. And I've never had a pity party. I never said, why me? I can't say, why me? I'm sitting in the hospital having 12 surgeries. With why me? I'm sitting in this type of crib. Right. When I'm earning this type of salary, I'm commanding this type of attention. If you say, why me to that? You got to say, why me to this? I've never said that. And I always knew I had a purpose. And you got to understand, when you go through these tempestuous trials and tribulations, that's building you for something. Mm-hmm. So I've been built and established for this.
Right. But it's one thing for you to know that. I know you can handle you.
Right.
But you're surrounded by a lot of love. We
That's
see
right.
that. And so for people to witness, your children, for example, to witness you going through this, what was it like for them?
It was tough. It gave them faith, though, because they didn't see daddy stutter. They didn't see daddy waver. Like
now, let me ask you guys a question. As a kid, as a young man or as a young woman, and your father is Deion Sanders, and you see him have all of this success, and then you see him go through these challenges, beat the challenges, right? And still thrive and exceed all expectations after the challenges. What kind of person does that produce as a child? That's my question for y'all. Let me know what y'all think. And real quick, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys haven't smashed the like button, please take a moment, smash that like button. Also, if you guys haven't hit the bell, please take a moment, hit that bell. Also, if you're not part of the Discord, if you're missing notifications or anything like that, take a moment and hit that Discord link that's pinned in the chat. All right.
Like Bucky had told me, he had never seen daddy cry. You know, he'd never seen daddy shed tears or show that type of emotion. I'd never wavered, but that gave my kids. I remember when my kids first see my legs, Shador and Shiloh, they didn't want to look. They didn't want to look and see the amputation and the severity of it. But they came to the hospital to support me. But that was that was tremendous because that's the first time your father, that man has raised you and cultivated you.
Facts. I agree. 100%. If you guys agree with John, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down.
Now he's on his back. He had to put rails in the bathroom and the toilets. I couldn't even make it to the bathroom by myself. So my security that's with me now, he was with me then. Taking me to the bathroom, pulling me out of the toilet, just doing those type of things. I couldn't even get up to save my life. And that was tough because I prided myself on being a man and being there for everybody else, but I couldn't even be there for myself at the time. That was probably the toughest time of my life.
What's been the toughest thing about being a Power 5? I mean, coaching is coaching. And what people didn't realize, and I tell the people this all the time, you and I went to the hall together in 2011.
Right.
But you brought a busload of kids that would go all over. You played in Ohio, so you've been a coach a long time. You just didn't start at Jackson State and at Colorado. Right. But what's been the toughest transition along the way, the level of coaching high school, Jackson State, and not Colorado?
Just expectation.
Everybody come through Ohio, man. Everybody, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Because my expectation on someone else's expectation, that it has to add up. Because I expect
greatness,
commitment, sacrifice. I expect you to give me your best. You don't have to be the best, but just give me your best.
But I've told you this, and we don't talk as much as because I know you got a lot on your plate.
You're making a lot of money. You gonna call? You really want me? Okay, we can talk about that later. Stephen A, I'll tell you, I ain't gonna get that.
And I told Stephen A this. You are the most patient person that I've ever met.
See that they don't like that. They do not like that. Them talking about all the money that they make. You know what I'm saying? That right there. That's what I like to see though. That's what I like to see for real. That's how we all need to be. You know what I'm saying? The only problem with this picture is the fact that it's ESPN paying them, you know what I'm saying, the paycheck, and they own the ESPN media. You know what I'm saying? We need to bring them over here.
That was a historically or transcendent great player. You did because great players don't have a lot of patience, right? I'm like, and I ask you this all the time. Say, how are you so patient? You said, man, it's the kid. That's my fault.
Yeah, but the reason we're impatient because we expect somebody to be us. Why would you expect Molly? Ain't nobody like Molly.
You got to meet people where they are.
Ain't no more Shannons. Right. So I don't expect who you are. I don't expect to be me. You can't be me. Right. God only made one. But I want your best. I got to find out where you like it in, and let's build that part of you up. But I can't expect you to. Right.
I didn't ask you, and I'm not going to ask you really a question.
Hey, I ain't even trying to be funny. Well, like we got to bring this up. Why? What is Molly contributing to this? Like, why is she even there? Seriously, like, can I ask anybody that? Like, why is Molly even there? What is she contributing to this conversation? I'm just saying. I'm just curious.
About the NFL, and it's for this reason. I've told people, obviously, you and I go back so many years, and I've told folks, I'd be shocked if he ever coached on the NFL level because this brother loves kids.
Love
it. And when he was doing what we do on television, even then he would carve out stuff contractually to make sure nothing interfered with him coaching kids. Right. And so now that you're here, I'm wondering, how does this job compare to?
Shout out to Johnny Gibbs. Yeah, did you guys hear about that? We can go over that once we get done with the Deion Sanders stuff if you want to. Torian had sent a link into the Discord. If you guys are part of the Discord, you guys probably saw that. But yeah, there was some comments that were made. But here's my question: Is anybody surprised by that? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find a quick article real quick. Okay. Huh. It looked like Jerry Jones might actually have a lot going on. Hold on real quick. Let me see something real quick. Hold on real quick. Y'all smash that like button while I'm doing this. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got something. We got some good stuff. See, hey, shout out to Johnny Gibbs, because I'm sitting here like, yeah, I'm about to get through with this stream. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be done. I might be able to, do a little Crimecast stream later. Nope. Johnny said, I ain't about to let that happen. We about to stay on a little bit longer. Johnny said, you about to stay on a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, please do. Shout out to my man, John. Throw some radiation emoji in the chat for John.
To all the other jobs you had when you were a football player, when you were on television, when you were coaching high school, to be on this level while coaching kids, speak to where you are now compared to where you've been.
I'm supposed to be. Like, God has called me right to this place, to this time, to this era, to the state, to the city. Like, I'm in my zone.
Now here go what's funny, right? Like, it be going down in sports, right? Like, it goes down with the insane, like, you know what I'm saying, like racist comments and all that these coaches be saying and doing, and they call sports woke. My question is, how is sports woke when you literally have people in the CRT school pictures? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. Seriously. How does that work? Help me out with that.
I'm in my thing. I got my rhythm. Like when I said in the press conference, and I was feeling.
Shout out to P. What's good with it, bro?
You don't want me to get comfortable. Like, that's really how I feel.
Right.
I'm in my purpose, and I absolutely love it.
Have you contemplated what life will be like for you if Colorado becomes win? Okay, wait.
See, that's that. Hey, that's that confidence. That's that confidence. That's that confidence right there.
I'm your boy. I'm your boy. I ain't one of them reporters. That's right. I believe. What I'm asking you is, what is life gonna be like for you? I mean, you're a two-time Super Bowl champion, you're a Hall of Fame. You've achieved and witnessed some of the greatest moments ever in sports history. What will it be like for you when this program is in the national title? Do you fantasize about that? Do you dream about that? Do you think about that?
I don't dream or fantasize. But when I do dream, I'm wide awake. Most people dream when I'm asleep. I'm wide awake because I'm up and able to go get it. So I've seen it, and I know how we gonna go get it. I know how we gonna go conquer it. I know how we gonna go do it.
Right. Shout out to Johnny Gibbs. What? Johnny Gibbs got all the info. Yo, Johnny, are you in the Discord? Make sure that you hit that link and join the Discord. And send all those links in the Discord. I didn't hear about that. Did y'all hear about this? Johnny said that Brandon Tatum was defending those white Alabama fans that was being racist to those black Texas football players. I didn't hear about that. If you guys heard about that, give me a thumbs up. If y'all didn't, give me a thumbs down. And see, this is one of the reasons I used to be really into sports, and one of the reasons was because I was an athlete in high school. But like, I'm not so much into it anymore. I've gotten requests like over the years to like implement sports content into my content, and I've been promising that I would. But I find it crazy, a lot of times, people they're kind of opposed to sports, but the social dynamics in sports are very important to watch, if you ask me. The social dynamics and the value chain utilization are critical to observe in sports. Honestly, because if you ask me, a lot of the social dynamics and things that go on in sports, you can you can relay it back to real life. Would you guys agree? If you guys agree, give me a thumbs up. If you guys disagree, give me a thumbs down. Shout out to Eddie. Eddie said it's gonna be crazy out here when Colorado comes to town next week. For real, for real. That's what's good, bro. That's what's good. Hey, if you got any, info about the game or anything, make sure that you drop it in the Discord. You know what I'm saying? So that we can post it up and chop it up and keep track of it. When I dream, I'm awake. Facts. I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. See? You know what I'm saying? See that shit right there? See that shit right there?
And we don't need much. All you recruits, all you recruits out there, baby, you know ain't hard to find. We're about 7 to 8 dogs away from just changing the game. 7 to 8.
When you say changing the game, what does that mean?
That means
when you say what does that mean?
means when we walk out there, we know what we know. Put my theme music on time, we come out the locker room because you know what we know. We're about 7 to 8 away from that.
Arguably one of the greatest athletes to ever live.
Ain't nobody arguing with you. Don't nobody argue. Okay.
He said, ain't nobody arguing with you. Shout out to John for hitting that Nightbot. Oh yeah, so Carlton, make sure y'all drop them the boxing stuff in there, and that'll help KO Kid Fit too. You know what I'm saying, with the boxing stuff. You know what I'm saying.
You played football, you played baseball,
nice and basketball,
all state basketball, and now you're a coach. What's the hardest one?
Hitting that baseball.
It's harder to
hitting that baseball. Hitting that baseball. Right. Yeah, that baseball ain't no joke. That's why they fail 7 out of 10 times and they still making 400 million. Yeah. Yeah, but I love. See, this is what I love. Like I love the conversations. I love the
facts. That's real. Americans cheering for Irish Conor McGregor to knock out their fellow American Mayweather Jr. Here go the only problem. They don't look at us as their quote unquote fellow Americans. Sadly. I mean, not really sadly, but whatever. That's just how they feel.
The relationships. I love the inspiration. I love what the kids give me. They keeping me young. Like I love the different personalities, the different cliques. I love all this stuff. It ain't work. When I get there in the morning, I'm ready. Like I love it.
On a collegiate level, what, if not who, has been your biggest inspiration?
Probably every coach that coached me. I gleaned from my Pee Wee football coach, Dave Capel. I gleaned from Coach Mickey Andrews and Coach Bowden. I gleaned from so many others along the way that has blessed me so much, because when I thought they were Coach Ron Hoover, my high school coach, when I thought it was something else, it was really this. They was just preparing me. My high school football coach, he had all my basketball letters because he wanted me to go in this direction. Like he knew, oh, no, you got it. I don't need you doing that. You all right in that. Right. You all stayed in that, but this is your path. And I respect the heck out of him for that. Well, Coach Mickey Andrews has added to me, and I can call him right now when I get off the show. He gonna say, the standard is the standard.
Have you thought about the kind of impact and the kind of doors that you've opened for others?
I don't, because I don't have time to think about that. Got it. I have time to focus on kicking down the doors and blowing.
Hey, that's villainy right there. That's villainy right there. Would you guys agree that that's villainy? If y'all agree that that's villainy, give me a thumbs up. If y'all disagree, give me a thumbs down. And real quick, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys show some love. We got a new sub over there on Twitch. Throw some radiation emoji in the chat for them. And also, if you have Twitch and you're not subscribed on Twitch, make sure you guys take a moment and subscribe to Twitch. Hey, honestly, I think one of the best things that Deion did was bring Brittany Renner to Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? The more people actually have actual interactions with somebody like a Brittany Renner, the better they will be to be able to deal with the individual that they come in contact with that's like a Brittany Renner. Honestly, I ain't trying to be funny, but to me, like none of these male dating coaches, these red pill coaches, none of them can give you the actual mind of a modern woman like an actual modern woman can tell you that stuff. I've always said that. That's why when she went down there to Jackson State, I was like, Deion Sanders thinking the same way I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. That's how you could tell Deion Sanders got sons. That's how you could tell he's a dad. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like that kind of thought process. Well, this is what I want you to stay away from. I'm gonna bring it to you and show you why. You know what I'm saying?
on the doors up so we can all come in. I don't care what ethnicity. I mean, so we can all come in and unite. And again, look around this, man. This ain't no black thing. This ain't no white thing. This is a we thing. That's what this is, and that's what I've been called to Boulder to do.
Hey, Deion Sanders had it. Deion Sanders had his own ninja glitch right there. Deion, see, this is what I'm talking about. You come holler at us, man. We ain't gonna make you say this kind of bullshit. We ain't gonna make you say this kind of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all hear the old ninja glitch?
That's what this is, and that's what I've been called to Boulder to do, to make it a we thing. When I walked out there and I saw it, I'm so sorry. I just missed the whole intro, and I wanted to see all, our Buffalo Run. I wanted to see all that.
Right.
I wanted to see all that, and I didn't get to see all that. But when we came out, I looked in the stands, and I didn't. It wasn't a white crowd or a black crowd. It was a Buffalo crowd.
Nah, bro, you was in Colorado. That's a white crowd. let's not make no mistakes. That's a white crowd, my guy. You know what I'm saying?
And I know that.
Love seeing you in your element. It's so good to be here. Tell us.
Yeah. Look at the crowd. What kind of crowd is that? You know what I'm saying?
What we can expect Saturday night on ESPN, Colorado State, 10 Eastern.
It's personal. It's personal. Might I add this too? You guys look so good in these shades. I don't even know.
I'm rocking.
Somebody please give me this picture because I need to see this.
I'm rocking.
Hey, I thought that was a great interview.